Just here with She Finance, and today I'm getting brave. We're doing the thing. So for the longest time, I've been telling you and telling myself to quit investing in individual stocks because I can't keep up with them enough. I don't watch them enough. They're always doing this number, and I don't trade in and trade out all of the time, but I do, and I do try to watch and sell at the highs. But so I finally was just like, let's do index funds. I've messed up so much with my individual stock investing, so I'm like, let's just go to index funds. But I've been reading one of the new. Oh, I gotta pull it up. I don't really know what this book is called. It's by one of the co-founders of the Motley Fool, who's actually retired from it, and it's by David Gartner, The Rule Breaker. Oops, there we go. So that's what breaker investing. So I've been digging into this pretty hot and heavy, and the thing that he said that made me feel the most comfortable is that he's done a lot of stock picking and investing over the years, and about 40% of them tank, and about 60% of them can be 10 baggers, 100 baggers, or you can just make so much on the return on the investment on those. So it makes it worth it. Although people like myself are so affected by the negative losses that they can get completely out of the stock market, like I did for so long, and just say, I'm going to sit by the sidelines and watch my money make that supposed compound interest rate on your money in a cash account. You're actually not making very much on it, so you're kind of losing money by sitting out. And the best thing to think about it this way for myself helped. So I just love the number 100. So I'm gonna be putting $100 into 20 stocks today or tomorrow or over the next few days. We're gonna get started together, and I might finish up by myself because I know 11 stocks I want to buy, and I don't know the rest of it. So we're gonna like kind of watch my process for looking and investing, and I probably won't finish buying fully all the stocks today, but we're gonna at least get 10 bought. And but it was so encouraging to hear him say that even if you put $100 in on your worst stocks, you're gonna get $0 back. And I'm like, oh yeah. But on some of your best picks, if you put $100 in, you could get 1,000 back. You could get 100,000 back. Like, it could be incredibly exponential. And that was one reason why he kind of vaguely preaches against index funds. I mean, he also says if you don't care to watch the stock market, you can do that. And a minimum time period to be invested for 3 years, because in my opinion, we are sitting on the edge of a cliff again, because I've been seeing this over the last 2 years. It's been crazy exponential growth. But, I mean, we just gotta keep going, right? No time to invest like the present. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The best time to invest in the stock market was 20 years ago. The second best time is right now. So, let's do it. It's May 26th, 2026, and yeah, let's dive in. Let's see what's going on. So I did a little bit of research about some of these funds ahead of time, and of course some are like the obvious ones. It's like, no, I'm not buying this tiny company you've never heard of. Yes, we're clicking the Amazon button. I know. Just like you put it in your shopping cart. So I made a new portfolio. This is one thing I love about Robinhood, because I had started splitting it with my partner. I was like, hey, you can use my account and do some trades and stuff, because we're gonna get with him in a minute. Not a minute, in a few days. But I thought he knew so much better than me, and I just needed to educate myself was what was going on. So I was like, well, okay, if you do some of the things in here, but let me start a different couple of strategies. So every time you want to do a new strategy, you can just open a new account, up to 10 accounts. I don't know if they count your traditional IRA and your Roth IRA in that, because otherwise I'm getting close to hitting that wall. So I love having it all just organized so I can go in and be like, let's look at this today. But here we go. We're going to buy some Amazon. It is down a little bit today. Buy the dip, except he says not to buy the dip. He actually says to buy once it's starting to go up. So like May 5th or 6th here. We're not, but again, Amazon, Apple, not the biggest thing in the world. Interesting. This doesn't look like, it almost looks like sideways movement over the past 5 years. It's not quite, it's still up 63%. Okay, maybe I just need to look at a different graph, because it is up quite a bit. I'm gonna pull up SPY. Let's look at that for 5 years. SPY. Okay, so Ooh, SPY outpaced it. Oh, snap. What happened there? That it can be one of your markers. And the max. So I think he would have thought to buy it right here for the first time, but then we dipped. Or right here for the first time. And we dipped again. I mean, of course, he probably bought it back here before, but you know, when you've been investing since 1999, you've got a bunch of years where you can have a bunch of wins. But I do not. So today we are going to buy in dollars. Or not. Buy order. Buy. There we go. Buy in dollars. $100 to the Fool account. Let's put it in there. And I do like to keep an eye on the ask price because I was buying some cash covered calls, and one of them, it was selling for $55, but they thought it would I should buy it for $83. So sometimes you need to watch that and use a limit order. But oh, look, we've already made 1 penny off on our way to success. Good deal. We got one bought. And this is another one. So Costco. It was a long time before I became a Costco member, and you aren't going to believe how far away I live from a Costco, but I still have a membership. I'm over an hour and 15 minutes away from Costco, but I drive there periodically to go bulk up on things. So, I should have started this video earlier. It was down just a little bit. But I still just kind of like to look at the graph, see what's been going on. Yeah, that looks up, although it's again trading kind of sideways or down over the past year, but year's been, well, look at that growth over 5 years though. And the max, of course, on those cliffs. I have noticed some of the cliffs, I'm going to look at Disney, and I have bought Disney in the past in some of my other accounts, but I've noticed this big, like, we've got our exponential curve here, and there's a dip, and then they fall off the other side. But there seems, I don't know, some of them just, like, leave me a little bit of the wrong way, because I was thinking Disney. I've bought Disney before recently-ish, so I don't know if that's one I'd keep around or not. We'll make another video. We always making videos. So I'm gonna buy $100 in Costco before it goes up anymore. Better hurry. Oh, okay. Gotta answer some questions. We're gonna be risky. Well, exactly in 1 to 3 years. Okay, investor profile complete. I did just set up one of my friends' profiles, and interestingly enough, I put $1,000 in the wrong account for him because I was trying to fund an IRA. But oh, look, we've already made money in Costco stuff, even better. But it made me verify his identity to pull the money out, and I'm like, we just put it in from his account, but we can't pull it out from his account. But we got it figured out. Anyways, got some Costco bought. I feel like this is like watching someone do online shopping. Is that fun or not? I don't know. Oh, so this one, this is Kroger. I don't know, those of you who've lived in certain parts of the Midwest or maybe Northeast might be familiar with Kroger. So I've actually held Kroger for quite a while, although I'm seeing again this sideways over the year movement thing in it, because 2 of them that we're going to look at later definitely do not have this sort of situation. I don't know. It just kind of makes me pause when I see this over the past year, because I look at my index funds and they're doing this. Then again, I don't know. I feel like I should be looking for some smaller cap stocks. I might be out. We'll go stock the smaller caps in a little bit. But there's Kroger over the past 5 years. You know, I've already got some. I think I'm going to skip it right now. I do love Kroger though, and it has a decent dividend rate, but again, maybe not today. We do have Sprouts Farmers Market though, which I don't have, and I am so excited to get into. So when I started spending a lot of time in Florida and then eventually moved here, well, I don't have, gosh, I guess, again, probably an hour and a half for me to go to a Sprouts Farmers Market. But they're grocery stores that I kind of love. They it makes me feel like it's a combination between Whole Foods but cheap, so kind of like Fresh Time. Ooh, that reminds me, does Fresh Time have stock? Wait, not Fresh. Yeah. Stock. No, not like in Florida, but just stock. No. Here we go. It does not have any stock. Although they're like, hey, buy Sprouts, which we were looking at. Oh, they like Kroger's too. I do like Kroger's. But we're going to buy some Sprouts. Ooh, we're actually going to get a whole share of Sprouts. Although, look at that. Just look at it. It's gone down 50% over the past year. No, is this where I lose $100? This just is almost painstaking to feel. Like looking at all these company graphs and I'm like, do I do this? Do I not do this? I don't know. We're going to do it anyways. Do it just because you're scared, right? This feels like terrible advice to give. I'm not giving you trading advice because I'm not a real estate professional. Yeah, I'm closer to that than I am a finance professional. But yeah. Oh, I've already lost money. There it goes. All over. All right. Oh, yeah, we were going to look at Disney real quick. Oh, yeah, there's my disclaimer. Not a finance professional. Don't take investing advice from me. Do your own research, and if all the stock graphs look like this, I don't know if you should buy them or not. I just don't know. Well, Disney's not quite as dramatic as some of the other ones I saw, but they have this like lovely little giant graph pop, and then they like go back down, and yeah, there's some pops and peaks and bumps, and I don't know. I think Patagonia is not a publicly traded company. There was one or two others I was looking at this morning that didn't make it to my list. Well, we're going to skip them. Can't remember what they are. Probably shouldn't buy them if you can't remember what they are, right? All right. That's not what I wanted to look at. Oh, I probably just flipped those letters around. That's what I probably did. All right, this graph, this has been going out of control for a while, and it just seems to be getting worse. And guess what? They're sitting on my desktop. I have an outrageously large number of these, and my little scan disc things that go inside my GoPros, which aren't within arm's reach, but we're gonna get there. So these two companies, I feel like, are currently going out of control, and I wanted to get in on that. So let's see if we can buy the high and see if we can ride it even higher, right? That's the hope. Nope, we've lost 3 cents. Never mind. Okay. But the other one's made up for it already, right? And scan disk, which I just can't fathom this. What happened here? Like, what happened? When was this? September 2025? They just went out of control and may be incredibly overvalued right now, or maybe continuing to go up, because I think I looked at this maybe like here and was like, oh my gosh, why is this $500 or $600? And I didn't buy any. And I'm, of course, kind of kicking myself now, but let's buy some. Let's do it. Let's misbehave. Let's irresponsibly spend money. This does feel a little irresponsible. So when I was setting up my friend's retirement account that you were watching me do, I felt so responsible and good, and like I was helping him make good decisions and doing all the right things. But I don't know. This doesn't, I don't know, feel that way. We'll see. We've not made or gained or lost any money today. It's just done nothing. Where did the stocks go? There they go. Oh, we've made 33 cents. Well, would you look at that? Just look at it. And that's in STX and SFM, which we like literally just bought 2 seconds ago, and Costco. Oh my God, it's still going out of control. All right, well, let's hang on for the ride. And oh wait, hang on, scan disk. I don't know. Looks like the stock market's doing okay this minute, but we'll see what happens. All right, we're doing it. We're doing what the normal thing is. I've also been looking at this. I might buy this index fund. I don't know, except it doesn't look like it'll be ever re-weighted until one of these files a class action is what they said. Yeah, unless there's corporate action. I don't know what advanced micro devices is, but this is Google, Amazon, Apple, Broadcom. You know, I missed that one earlier. Meta, Microsoft, Nvidia, and Plantillair, which I obviously know what it is, and Tesla. I actually was looking at Palantir earlier today, and I didn't love the way the curves were looking, which is, let's see what this curve looks like. You're still up 20% on this over the last year, which is more than I can say for most of the stocks we bought today. So I'm probably going to throw some of this in a different strategy. We'll come back to that one. But right now, we're going to throw a little normal Apple in our Apple Hospitality REIT. Ooh. Shiny object! Yeah, I have a problem. Because I actually heard there was a whole, I think it was right here-ish. I bought a little bit and I gained $16 a share and I was pretty thrilled. I was like, look what I did. But also for a year, it's up 50%, which is fantastic. So let's see how much we gain in a little bit longer a year. And again, this is one of those almost looks flat, but maybe that's just how normal non-exponential growth looks on a mature company. I could buy that. Because, I mean, there's this September 2018. Man, I think I had an iPhone by then. And then the rest of the... I mean, I was one of the really late adapters to iPhones. I think in 16, I got my first iPod. Didn't think I'd be having a smartphone, but could do that. All right, so let's grab one of these. No. Oh, yes. Okay, yes. Sorry. Hi. I'm sorry, lady. Done. Okay. Got apple. What else are we buying today? Oh, there's another apple. Hi. There's... Oh, yeah. I don't know. So I talked... This is fun. I actually talked to my mom about this. She was suggesting... I have to pet a dog. Sorry, I'm multitasking now. Or else I get barked. Because I saw this on Netflix, and I'm like, ooh, that's not great. Me loving my index funds. So that's why I'm kind of like kicking around, like, do we look at some small caps? Do we find some different options to engage in? So I don't know. I'm not feeling Netflix. Although when you look at that all time, I mean, who can say no to that? But I've been noticing the peaks and the troughs and things that, like, I'm not feeling Netflix today. Sorry. I do have some Netflix in one of my other accounts. I think I have 2 or 3 shares of it. Oh, this is why we came here. Okay. So CBOE. So this was a pick suggested, and I think he had top 4, top 5 stocks in the Motley Fool book that I'm reading, suggested one of these. And I was like, I don't know what those are. And so I typed them all in and looked around on them. And this one kind of popped up. And you guys are going to totally dox me right now because we're going to talk to Claude in a minute. He's the new ChatGPT. But Claude was saying, hey, this one is one of the best looking, what is it? I don't know if he used the word undervalued or maybe not widely known, because I didn't know about it. I still don't really know what this is. And my mom was like, what is that? And I'm like, I don't know. But we were talking about both Chipotle and Netflix, and she was kind of on the fence about them because the last time she went to Chipotle, it was a new one and it didn't taste good to her. And I'm like, okay, weird. But also, like, when's the last time I've gone to Chipotle? Because I'd rather go to Moe's. So it's like, only invest in what you know and what you're comfortable in. Because I know so much about this one. This one, I mean, this feels like gambling to me. That's what this feels like. Ah! Although you can laugh at me when I try to explain cash-covered calls. I can't explain them. That's why we're gonna have an expert on. He's just a random guy with a Robinhood account. But it's gone down $2 since I took a screenshot of it this morning. So that's, I don't know what it is. But let's buy some, and we'll check in on it later. Ta-da! Oh, we've lost some more money. Okay, any more stocks listed on my phone? Okay, we don't need currency conversions. Oh, I can show you a cute picture of my dog. You probably want to see that. This is Belly. He's a little boy. He's a cute doggy. He's a good boy. Anyways. So, yeah, Chipotle. Oh, kava, yes. Oh, I have a tiny kava story. I have a kava yacht. So, kava and sweet green I bought right around the same time. Oh, yeah, we're going to peek into one more place. Robinhood. I should probably make a note so I don't forget. And I bought sweet green around $4 or $5, and then I think so. That was when I was like trying to share an account, and I bought kava around $50, and I made it up to like $60. And my co-partner manager was like, "Let's sell this. You've made a gain." And then I wanted to get back into kava because I thought I wanted to hold it for the long term. I think I put some in my traditional IRA or something, so I did end up holding a little bit of it, but I want to get some more kava and take a look at it, because I had the longest buy back in on it set at $50, because I'm like, well, I want to buy it what I just bought it for. Although there we go again with this sideways craziness stuff. That's down. Yeah, that was probably where I bought it, right in there. Yep. Well, no, probably. I just barely started getting into stuff in December. I was like, okay, enough to get me in trouble. But yeah, it's new. I found it on Robinhood's IPO board, which is where we are headed next. Because usually when IPOs happen, this type of thing, these dips happen. And sometimes you can buy the dip, and sometimes you can buy the dip and lose the rest of your investment. But the good news is we're only putting like $100 into some of these things. So if we lose the investment, it happens sometimes. Yeah. So yeah, except if you've bought it at $150. We're gonna visit one more stock before we get to the IPO situation. So let's buy $100 of this. This guy, so I bought these, probably in December, I think so, because I was reading a stock book, as I do, and yeah, they've just been going down ever since. There was, at one point in time, there was this little warning about this of, hey, you can trade these for now, but these are kind of getting delisted. So I don't know, I'll have to double check on that. Sell. Closed position, yeah. Sell, buy, open position. That's a lot of shares. Someone's got some oomph in there. Eric Anderson of Western Standards LLC. Man, will it put my name in there? Except I'm probably not buying that many. Although that person bought 0 shares. What is this? Over $20,000 though. I don't know. Someone just bought $1 million of this. So maybe I shouldn't sell it. But I got a little bit of positive. Getting close. But, oh yeah, and Beyond Meat. Oh, that was another one. This just looked so painful to see. So Hain Celestial Group is like Annie's and a couple other different companies that I think I bought this one too. But I just looked, I'm like, oh my gosh, what if you'd spent $145 for one share and now it's down to 75 cents? But the Motley Fool does encourage you not to buy penny stocks, which I have trouble not buying because I love a good deal. I'm a Midwesterner, and he called himself, I think it was Swedish or Scottish, and my German heritage tells me, buy stuff when it's cheap, and he tells me, don't buy penny stocks because they might be going away forever. They might be getting delisted. Oh yeah, we'll go through all of my bankruptcy stocks sometime that are still hanging out in my portfolio. But yeah, this is another one that was up to $70, and I feel like it's strong. I feel like it could get bought out by someone, or it might need to be bought out by someone. But anyways, let's go stalk our IPO board and see what's recently launched. So I used to do a lot of in-flight IPOs, and I finally quit doing that. Although, interestingly, I did buy some Robinhood Ventures, and that one went good. I also told myself I wasn't going to buy those anymore. But I'm like, what if we just bought, no. Oh, I did buy. This one says Rare Earth Americas. I feel like there was another one called Rare something else over here. Where did that one go? Oh, look, Sweet Green. Da-da. Oh, yeah. Bought some, went down more. The Vita Cocoa Company. Well, that went up like crazy. Oh, Brilliant Earth. Yeah, that's one that I actually bought the IPO at this one, and it tanked. And then I bought some more again recently, and I think I probably bought like maybe here. No, I don't know where I bought, but I bought enough that I had made $20, and I'm like, get out of this thing when you do it. Stop it. But the other one I've lost. Oh, I was gonna say hundreds of dollars on, but maybe not quite hundreds. We'll see. It's not a pretty picture though. Anyways, I always like to look at ones that have gone down and been like, what's this? What do we got going on down here? Do. Sorry. My dog's looking at me. She's like, what are you doing over there? Can I play? I know you're such a good girl. But yeah, that's like very normal for stocks and IPO. And a lot of times I like to buy them right here. I have literally nothing about this, which is why I'm going to introduce you to my secret weapon. His name is Claude. I used to use ChatGPT, but someone posted on Facebook, don't use ChatGPT anymore. They have, well, like, I don't even remember what they said. They just said there was something about privacy, but I actually don't expect Claude to protect my privacy. I expect it to be like the internet, where like everything can be seen kind of publicly. So it's I don't know. But one other thing the Motley Fool said was to take a look at 52-week highs, because they might just keep doing this, or again, they could do that, but said it might be a good idea to look at some high ones. We just got Apple. I don't know. What about Morgan Stanley? Don't buy more Beyond Meat, Jenna. Also looks like Microsoft. Might buy Microsoft. Although, okay, here we go. We're gonna look at the graphs. I love looking at the graphs. Ask me about numbers. I've been called a dork lately, so oh well. That's a nice number. All right, go back to Morgan Stanley. Yes. Another dog? Oh my goodness, there's so many dogs. This one likes to be held. Well, come here. I'll behold you. Yeah. You wanna go get on the internet? Oh, you're such a good dog. Such a good dog. It's like, what if you just held your dog? Yeah, hold my dog. Well, over the last year, Morgan Stanley's done really well. Except for this. Weird. Man, what if you bought this in 2000? Yikes. I don't know. I just see all these numbers and I think about, like, what if I'd done that? What if I'd done that? What if that was me? I kind of stress out, which is why I'm an index person. I'm not comfortable doing this. We don't even have 10 of them in there yet. We're supposed to get 20, but oh. We bought Costco. Oh, this is all. Okay. Well, maybe we'll just click the button and look at where we are. And, oops, there we go. I mean, we've made $1.50. Can't be bad, right? Should probably sell, right? Oh, lost money in Apple already. Gotta get out of there. No, just kidding. This makes me want to double down. Those that have gained money. Scandex, disc. Yeah, there's like 2 or 3 of these I actually felt kind of okay about. Anyways, thanks for joining me. I'll finish fleshing this portfolio out with maybe a little more logic, a little more assistance, and probably more calls to my mom of like, Mom, should I buy this? Because she's the one that showed me some papers about these two to be like, hey, what if you investigated these? I'm like, okay, we'll take a look. But thanks for joining me. Appreciate you. Let me know if you want to see what's in the rest of my portfolios. And yeah, check you later. Have fun. Thanks for joining. Bye.